So I think I finally found my, or the best headlamps for my purposes. These are all fairly cheap. These are actually bicycle headlamps. You're meant to be used when bicycling. When you turn them on, you even have a light in the back. And there's 3 modes on these. You've got the center, you've got the outer, you've got the dual, and then you've got the strobe. Same thing on this one. This one here, they look identical, but this one has a focus beam here, so you can go from a small to a wide beam. This one is just one dedicated wide. Both of these came with stock 3.7 volt batteries, 2200 milliamp hour. And they sit in here. This whole thing is supposedly water resistant because, again, it's meant to be used outside in the rain when you're biking, so all weather. And then so you've got 2 batteries in here, and I've upgraded these to 2600 milliamp hours. They're $17 a piece, and I bought 6 batteries. But anyways, using these now, I can use one of these pretty much all day now. Not continuous, obviously, but throughout the day, on and off and whatnot, and the brightness will stay in the zone, or in the brightness that I'm comfortable with, that I require. If one of them if I happen to use one extensively and it gets low, then I already have a backup to go. So I always like to have a backup to a backup, and that way there's no downtime. And then I just plug these in. There's to a wall charger, and then I go. I just plug this in the wall to a wall charger overnight, and then next morning it's fully charged, ready to go. The nice thing about these, actually one of them, they were both advertised as having a USB cable, charging cable as well. Only one of them came with it. The first supplier didn't ship the cable with it, and I emailed him. He never got back to me, so that's why I went with a different supplier. But the different supplier didn't tell me, or I didn't pay attention, that the autofocus doesn't work. But anyways, using this cable, I can attach it to the battery and then run this USB into my pocket where my battery pack is, so I could even have further battery life, or extend the battery life. So this cable is going to be a gold as well. So anyways, these are the guys that I'm using, and 2 different companies. Again, these are all it's the same thing, just a knockoff of one another, sold by 2 different companies, or under different labels. I would recommend the one with the autofocus, not the autofocus, sorry, with the beam adjustment. Actually, they do call it a focus adjustment. So anyways, that's it. I'm really happy with these guys because of the length of the battery life. This one here, the 2 little AAA batteries, they're just no good. I like this because it's small, and the back of the head is small, so if I have to get into tight places, this is more handy. But you can't beat the battery life on these, and the dispersal of the beam.